Congratulations. What's the key to winning a match like that by as big a margin as that, both in terms of the score but also the dominance of the level of play?
Well, the second goal helped us a lot, and what I like, because the first minutes we talk in the half time, they will be more aggressive. They were, but we make incredible two build-ups with Ruben and Ederson, and after we dropped them, and after they were even more scary, and after Bernardo and Chuck and Bernardo make a good action, and Erling scored the second goal, and after, yeah, that was the key point of the game. But except the first 5-10 minutes that we lost easy balls in positions that don't do proper simple things. But the most difficult thing in football is do the easy things, the simple things. Do we allow them to make a transitions in that period, like they can punish you. But after the goal, and the first half was good in general, but of course second half at the 0-2 was brilliant. And really pleased. Last season we lost, this season we won here, and always special to win for all of us in Old Trafford, of course.
Sam? What did you make of Bernardo Silva overall? I know you said today you don't care about Man of the Match awards, but you got it today.
Yeah, I don't wear earrings and not tattoos, and a normal car, and he's an incredible player for us. He loves to play in Old Trafford too. I think I don't remember one performance we didn't play good. Sometimes play he as a false nine in the past. Has this ability to make a lot of long possessions and attack in the right moment. He's so intelligent. So everybody loves him, and he played another exceptional performance. So he's one of the best players I've ever seen in my life. I was lucky to train a lot of players, top class one. This is one of the best for how intelligent, how clever, and how good guy he is.
Sam?
That's 3 wins in a week for Brighton and your boys, and United, it feels like you really found it.
Yeah, Brighton game was so important after defeating defeat. When it's not the fact of defeat, it's when the defeat comes in your mind and you start to doubt here, and after it's more difficult. And Brighton is a tough opponent to play, because Roberto is an incredible person, incredible manager, and I know how difficult it is. Every team we play against them is so complicated. And it was important after, of course, I think young boys always help in Switzerland to understand again the way you have to play. In a game like for artificial, you have to be more precise with the pass, so simple things, and we did it perfectly with Rico, Rodri, and everyone, Mateo. And of course today he is special for the scenario, so Old Trafford is Old Trafford, and do it here we are so proud.
Dave?
You're always very respectful of Manchester United and Old Trafford, but were you surprised at how easy it was for your team today? Did it seem more difficult than usual here?
Yeah, I understand the question, because you are a journalist, a good one, but you are not a manager of players. Looks easy, but it's not. It really is not. So a lot of respect for United, for what they do, but we were now our best, especially in the second half. But the opponents play, you know that when you lose in Wolves, it's because they are really good, and the manager explained the tactics that they did it to beat us. And but when we win, it's because we have done good things too. But football, it's so difficult, especially maintaining consistency for many years. This is, I said many times, for the guys came every week in the press conference, that it was the biggest title I think we have is this one. It's still now, after travel 5 Premier Leagues in 6 years, still we are there. I see the preparation mentally, the players, the way they play, the solidarity. When that happens, it's the biggest title that we have. Still we are there. It's so nice to watch the team after what we have done, being there.
James?
When you came in 2016, could you ever imagine you'd create the chasm that now exists between you and United? Because you look at times like you're playing a different sport, and that today you've done so many times to them in recent years.
I know what we have done. I don't know what United have done, because I'm not here. But I didn't expect it, honestly. When I arrived here with Jose Mourinho, with Ibrahimovic, with the top players, so Lukaku, and the squad always have been. I had the feeling that the squad is really, but I think I said many times we are in the same direction. The chairman, the CEO, the sport director, the manager, and the players. You know, we go there. Wrong or right, it doesn't matter, but we go there and make a mistake, of course, and things. But we are, and when we lose or we are, the situation is not going well, we are not here to find, you know, blame someone or be the reason why. It's just, okay, what do you have to do better? What happened? It's the opponent is getting better, we are getting worse. What do you have to do to find a solution? That is nice, you know, to find the way to do it. We have done it since the day one. The first season we didn't win. I didn't feel my chairman complain. Absolutely not. They support me unconditionally. I remember when we lost the final of the Champions League in Chelsea, we were devastated. I was. And the chairman said, we're going to win it. Sooner or later, we're going to win it. What do you have to do next? Come on, let's go, let's next. And with that is, everybody feels the club rely on me, the players know I rely on them, and when that's happened, we are not incredible, overexcited when we win, and when we lose, we're not dramatic. It's not, we're going to kill ourselves. No, okay, it's a football game. What do you have to do to get him better? And we have done many times, but at the end, another opponent beat you, and that we congratulate them, and we try it again. And that's why I think the club organization is so stable.
Two more guys, we'll go to Robin and Neil, please.
I don't know if you got a chance to see the penalty replay again. I just wondered what you thought.
The penalty?
The penalty.
I didn't see it. From there, I didn't see the images. Honestly, I don't know. I know that you told me before, since 1992 is the first penalty here in Old Trafford. So statistics sometimes is a bit broken, you know. It's happened, but I didn't see it honestly.
Neil?
Was there any extra motivation or extra pleasure for Erling scoring that place, which is so much remembered for what happened to his dad here with that infamous tackle?
Honestly, we didn't speak about that. I think Erling, knowing a little bit, the motivation to score a goal is in Old Trafford and against the conference team. So he loves to score a goal. Of course, this is scenarios today, you know, for remembering Sir Bobby Charlton, and that's why this type of games I learned in the beginning when as a manager I put a lot of extra motivations. And this game is no speeches. This game is just focused in the game, in the football wise, in a what do you have to do. The rest come from. It's a derbies, you know, from decades. Always we were behind, always we see United up front, and we were there since we changed the last decade the tendency, and now we are there, and we are very pleased. But not for United, because we are doing many good things, and I know how special it is for our fans. It's normal, but it's a fair rivalry. So when they beat us, they are happy. When we beat them, we are happy.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.